What up, what up? Today we'll be testing out the new Grotti Itali Classic, the Sports Classic. It's pretty much has like Classic 5 times in its name. Maybe not that much, but seems like a lot. And already looking at it, this ride looks pretty clean, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling like this is going to be one of the top speed cars of the decade or let alone this week. But let's test it out. Let's build it up. So we're going to go with 100% armor. Of course, got to have 100% armor. Race brakes or sport brakes? I usually try to go race, so I'm gonna go race. For engine, level 4. I'm thinking definitely not the proto. Maybe street MK. MK2. Why not? Oh, I don't like none of these, so I'm gonna keep that plain. The hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Let's go vented. Where the lights at? Xenon lights, neon kit. Front, back, side to side, from the windows to the walls. Skeet, skeet. You gotta say skeet, skeet after that. All right. So the livery or livery, delivery. I think I got a few of these. I like the globe oil one. That looks clean. Man, that looks pretty clean for a 1980s car. I like the Grotti, but I think I got it on another ride. So we're gonna go with the globe. Yeah, let's go with the globe. It's looking pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. I like it. What's next? Mirrors. Thinking stock MK2, yeah, let's run with those. A plate, sprunk, E-Cola. Let's just go with the 4s. Regular 4KD, 4DK. I forgot what license plate that really is, but I know it's a special one, so run that one. What color? Maybe a blue? Something like a midnight, maybe a midnight silver. Thinking a shadow silver. Looks pretty fresh. Let's go with shadow. I don't think the other secondary is gonna show. Yeah, it's not showing. I'm just gonna put it ice white anyway, just in case if it pops off for some reason at some point. Needs to look a little decent. All right. Now roll cage. Nah, I'm gonna go with the roll cage for the roof. The roof is on fire. Actually, it could be removed, so it's not worry if you catch it on fire and all. So I'm thinking though I'm gonna keep the roof, but which one should I run with? Maybe I don't know. Looks kind of look dope topless. Looks dope topless, but I think we gotta keep roof wing. Yeah, let's run with the roof wing. Skirts. What are we skirting right here? Maybe the plastic A, plastic B. Yeah, it's more smoother. Splitters. Put that bolt-on lip on it, like the Michael Boltons. Spoiler. I think it's Speedtail. Speedtail looks pretty fresh. Doesn't look like too much, but it looks like it's perfectly fit for it. Thinking suspension. Gotta go competition. Race transmission. Where's the trunk? Got them junk in your trunk. I think we just go with clean. Clean looks pretty fresh. Yeah, let's run with the clean. Turbo, of course. Got to go with the turbo, man. So it has this nitrous boost. Wheel type. Gotta go with the enhancements for sure. Them bulletproof tires, bulletproof turds. That's turbo. I'm thinking we might as well go sport, but if we're gonna go sport, we gotta make it look fresh. Which one are you thinking? Dang, let's run with these. Let's throw them on. Throw some D's on it. I don't think those are those, but anyway, throw the color on it. Look at fresh, man. It's really looking like we're going back to the 80s with this one. I think I dig it. We got the mirrors, of course. Got to get the windows. All right, got this thing panned out, fresh. Grotti Itali Classic Sports Classic. Let's roll. How's this acceleration? Not too fast on the takeoff, but it picks up some speed pretty well. See what it does when we smack them turns. Hit them turns. That uphill speed is going pretty well though, so it's not like it's dragging, but it just feels like you're carrying a bunch of paint cans behind you. Doesn't necessarily sound like it, but it feels like it. Feels like you got 2 BBWs in the trunk, and the trunk's in the front. Oh well. That downhill slope speed hits pretty nice. What about these turns? Oh, all right, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It still feels a little. Actually, it feels very tight, to be honest. Very, very tight. Not necessarily in a good way, but not necessarily in a bad way. But I think maybe without the house, I don't know if it's going to be as top speed. Maybe even these brakes aren't too bad, but I think this needs HSW for sure if you're going to be riding with this one. This is pre-HSW. For this one, you're going to shell out about $2,025,000, plus with the upgrades, the regular ones before HSW, you're going to run another $500K. So I put about $2.5 million With the HSW, you'll probably add another million to 1.5 million, depending on what you add to it. But so far, I'd say you're gonna have to add some more to it. This isn't the worst speed. It's actually running pretty smooth through the roads. It's mostly based on the Ferrari 308 GTS, but the grille mirrors and hood vents are from the Ferrari 328. Some other Ferrari features are from the Testarossa, the Berlinetta Boxer, the 288 GTO, the F40, and the F355 as well. And that's the case with most of the vehicles in GTA. They actually add a bunch of other vehicle parts together and make it like a transformer, Power Ranger, Megazord. But it's pretty tight though. I'm loving the look of it. I'm not necessarily loving the strength and the speed, but let's see if we gotta maneuver it a little better or something. I don't know, maybe I just suck. And I don't know if you remember that top-down feature, but actually in this car, if you get the top-down modification, it turns it into a Targa top, which actually all it really does is make it a glass roof. Technically, you can get shot through it, so that's kind of like a little glitch, I guess, if you want to call it that. Not necessarily, but it is a good feature if you still want to go top-down and not get popped through the roof. As far as radio stations, it's labeled in the pop category, so you're going to be running into stations from Still Slippin', Moto Mommy, and of course, Non-Stop Pop. I don't necessarily see this car take number one, but I definitely think you could take this out cruising if you got a posse, you got a crew of people, roll them. I'm just not very comfortable that's going to take first place in any sports race categories, but who knows, try it out. Only down part I have to say, it kind of feels like you're riding a Deluxo without the flying, but I don't know, maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it just feels very heavy. I think that's the main part of it. It's like a muscle car almost, really. Taking it back on the ground, you're looking like you're going to have a little more boost to it, so I don't think that acceleration is going to necessarily get you points off the line, but if you can actually maintain your speed, maintain your slamming, you don't crash into nobody left and right, you probably could win a race, I'd have to say, because usually in any race, about 5 to 10 seconds in is really when it matters the most to kind of stay on the road. Everyone slams into each other. And one thing, whether you apply the suspension upgrades or not, the front wheels are still going to clip through the bodywork, which is a little strange, but I guess, I don't know, that's a glitch or it just happens anyway. But then I don't think you're necessarily going to not get suspension added to it. So whether you do or not, try that out. Maybe we'll rearrange the settings. Maybe we'll rearrange the race brakes, turn the suspension up. I don't know, but for now, it's not looking like the most promising car, but I like the way it looks. I love the way it rides. If you're not trying to necessarily race, if you're just cruising, it's perfect for cruising. Take it through the hills, take it through the dirt roads, take it to your mama's house, show her what's up, tell your mates something to yourself, in Grand Theft Auto, of course. But I'd say all in all, this car for sure is more of a collection piece than an actual, I need to get this and race with the homies speed, But it's up to you, whatever you feel like, whatever does it for you. I just can't say this is my absolute favorite car of the new mansion upgrades. I mean, it's not the worst of them, that's for sure. It's not the extreme, but I'm thinking this will probably be on the podium more times than not, and actually on the road, at least for me, until we try the HSW upgrade. So we got to get on that. But I'd say for now, that's pretty much the new Grotti Classic, Itali Classic, Super Sports Classic. Yeah, I can't remember how many times they say classic in there. Who wrote these names? Anyway, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your builds are in the comments, and let us know what we should add to ours. Maybe making it a little bit better. A little bit better? What the hell is a little? Anyway. Oh, look, now it wants to drive fast. All right, well, anyway, drop a like, comment, follow, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next GTA test videos and more. Peace out. Oh, by the way, we ditched Angel and got Javilon. What's up, Javilon? Hello, bitch. He thought it was really going to be Javilon. I mean, it is, but